Hello and welcome to The Rundown. This is the show where I just talk about current video game news and my opinions on it. And today we're starting with the Nintendo Switch. And the event was about a week and a bit ago. And I'm just going to be running through my thoughts on it. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So what is the Nintendo Switch? I'm sure you all know. The Nintendo Switch is Nintendo's new next generation gaming hardware. And it's going to be a handheld, portable / a home console. Quite interesting, quite unique. I think if you saw what Nintendo's been doing with its past few consoles, it was quite, what's the word? Well, expected, I'd suggest. I mean, the leaks and the rumours help with it, but the main aspect of it was quite. If you read the tea leaves, you could probably see how it was going to pan out with the touchscreen of the Nintendo Wii U. Well, that was such a good success, wasn't it? But they seem to be going with it. And so when the trailer came out on October 26th, I think it was 23rd, last year. It got a very good reception. It did. It got a very good reception. And I'm very happy for Nintendo because of that. However, Nintendo did a Nintendo. And they announced, well, some games at their reveal event. I mean, there weren't really any games, but you know, Nintendo being Nintendo, it wouldn't be a Nintendo console without any Nintendos. Yes, you just want, gotta get your fix of Nintendo, I guess. So, how was the event? Mediocre. It was mediocre. I was watching it for like 4 a.m. On a Friday morning. That was a bloody waste of time. But I did it, and while I was watching it, I mean, I was quite half asleep, to be honest. So, I mean, I enjoyed the actual conference overall. I thought it was classically Japanese in the sense of, you saw that guy dressing up in the Mario costume, and you saw the guy in the Splatoon. It was a bit stupid, but it provided some entertainment to a conference that actually really needed it. And I think it was alright in terms of entertainment value. Nothing like Sony's press conference from E3 last year, but it was fine. However, they started off with announcing the release date, March 3rd, which no one saw coming. None of the leaks got that. That was not leaked. And then we got the price, which is $299, and yeah, that's about £280. Yeah. That doesn't measure up right. Maybe it's because of what happened last June with Brexit. Nintendo are compensating for the price. I mean, I'm going to blame Nintendo of Europe for this, to be honest. Not Nintendo of Japan. But that's unacceptable. I mean, we are paying. If you look at, well, I'm going to get into the accessories later, but that is just not good. I mean, £280 for a handheld you're basically paying for. That's what I'm going to be using it for, a handheld. Whenever I go around to other people's houses, I mean, it's just what I'm just going to be using it for, and when I go to school. So, the games. So, a number of games got announced. We first of all had 1-2 Switch, which is Nintendo's should be pack-in title. Should have been a pack-in. Should have been a Wii Sports sort of game. Not. You've got to pay £40 for it, or £30. I think it's £40 actually. Saying $40, £40. I mean, these values are ridiculous. But I mean, most people who are watching this are probably from the US. So, yeah, it's $40, I think. And that's a bit annoying, admittedly. Because, I mean, it's a mini game. It's a mini game. It's a mini game. I mean, you're getting, I think it was, I can't remember how many mini games it was exactly, but it wasn't too, I mean, it's not a game. it encourages you not to look at the screen. That's what they're posting about. Like, you look into another player's eyes. It's a 2-player game. I mean, I'm sorry, that should have just been a packing title. Take the loss. I mean, Reggie Fils-Aimé said the reason why they didn't include a packing title was because they wanted to keep it under $300, which is ridiculous because it's $299. So you're a liar, Reggie. And also, I mean, come on, just take a loss on the game, if you're going to say it. Like, just take a bloody loss on the game. Moving on, we had ARMS, developed by... Oh yeah, that studio who recently was in a lot of controversy, so we're not going to mention them. Platinum Games. Yeah, it's Platinum. I like Platinum. I mean, they're messed up on Scalebound, but, that's... it happens, I guess. But that can be a whole nother video. But, it was... The trailer was interesting. I'm going to trust Platinum on this occasion. I like Platinum games. Platinum games. They're generally good, apart from their more licensed games. Apart from Transformers was good though. I like Transformers. I only played a bit of it. I didn't finish it, but it was decent. So ARMS looks interesting. It's the first proper game that got announced. And yeah, so it's interesting. Next we have... I couldn't even tell you what was next because I just switched off. The games were so uninteresting. It was unbelievable. What was it? Project Octopath Traveler or something? What the hell does that mean? And then just some random Japanese stuff which I just don't care about. Like, this is the problem. Here's the launch titles: 1-2 Switch, newly announced, just announced, Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, Just Dance 17, which I'm so looking forward to. Sarcasm. Skylanders Imaginators, Super Bomberman R, which a lot of people are excited for. Super Bomberman. I've never played it. Maybe I'll give it a go because I mean, there's not a lot of options here, and then you got obviously Zelda, which is like the big one. But here's the thing: I own a Wii U. Why do I need to get a Switch? I own a Wii U. Yeah, okay, draw distance is maybe better. You got a bit better graphics and higher resolution, but literally, I'm paying £280 for Zelda. This launch lineup's ridiculous. Having Just Dance 2017 and boasting that as one of your launch items is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I'm sorry. It is just embarrassing. Okay, so moving on. The actual console itself is really good. I mean, it looks really nice. The Wii U, you can criticise it for being very plasticky. I'm looking at mine right now. And it's gathering dust at the moment in the corner. I just recently played it last year for Pokken Tournament, but I mean, it looks really sleek, really nice, metallic in texture, and I'm very excited to get it in my hands on March 3rd to hold it and give it a test run. Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons are interesting. Now, they made a big fuss of them during it at the event, and I mean, they are doubling down on motion controls. Now, that's a very interesting move because motion controls haven't had a good reputation. They started off with the Wii sold over 100 million units. Can't remember exactly how many, but it was over 100 million units. And that's insane. That sold because of the motion controls, and I guess maybe Nintendo's trying to replicate that, perhaps. But that's Nintendo. You're missing it. You're missing the point. Motion controls are done. The only reason PlayStation's now getting back in is because of VR and the PlayStation moves that you kind of need it for. Nintendo, you're doing a Nintendo. Why create HD Rumble? Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm getting into this now. Like, so these controllers are a joke. $80 for a pair of Joy-Cons, and in the UK they're about, I think it was maybe £60-70. That's insane. That's just insane for a pair. I mean, like, or $50 each, or I think £45 each. That's insane. I mean, that's disgraceful, to be honest. That's laughable. Pro controller $70. Right. If you want a charging grip, that's $30. It's that's insane. That's insane. That really is something else. I've got to admit. So, I mean, the console itself, I need to see the interface. Apparently, it's nice to hold. 720p screen, but it's nice. Apparently, the screen's small. The actual screen itself is about the size of a Wii U screen, if not a bit smaller, I think. As in the actual main screen, not the actual console size, but the main screen. I'm looking at a side-by-side comparison. It looks about similar in terms of aspect ratio, but yeah. And next, you got the online service. The online service is ridiculous. I mean, you get a game for a month for $5. For $5, you get a game for a month. Yep. Oh, and you get the online stuff. Oh, but you can only talk to your friends using an app. So yeah, It's being rushed out the door. The Switch is being rushed out the door. In conclusion, I mean, there were no games ready. You got Super Mario. It should have been released with Super Mario, but the only reason why is they want to launch it with Zelda. It's being rushed out the door. Completely rushed out the door. They've been working on it, and now they announced they were working on it 2 years ago. 2 years and 2 months ago. I'm looking at an article. Iwata, he announced it 2 years and 2 months ago. Yeah, but I've pre-ordered it because I'm a sucker for new hardware, and I'll do an unboxing of it. This has been the rundown. Thank you for listening, and I'll be doing more of these, more gaming news, and my opinions on it. Thank you very much for watching and listening, and I'll see you again soon. Cheerio.